Yes. Start.
Yes, please.
Good evening to all. Welcome to the third workshop conducted by District 20 PQD team. Toastmasters International, I should say some words about Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International is a non-profit education organization that teaches us public speaking and leadership skills. And Pathways. Pathways is the Toastmasters education system. It is designed to help you grow as a leader and as also a speaker. It has got 11 parts in 11 languages. District 20 PQD Pathways team. We have got a team of 10 managers, and its slogan is each one, reach one, teach one. And it has got 10 Pathways managers always ready to help you, to assist you in your Pathways journey. Please contact any of the managers if you are stuck in any of your projects, or if you need any assistance, feel free to contact us. This Pathways team is an innovative, I think it's an innovative idea to help others, or what we have learned we can give to others. It's an innovative idea. And this innovative idea is from a very dedicated leader who believes that commitment to serve is important. And I see her as a very inspiring leader, the powerhouse of the team, a very energetic leader, very inspiring leader, a role model for many. Please welcome District 20 PQD, DTM Alifia Lakdawala, to share a few words with us. Please welcome DTM Alifia Lakdawala.
Thank you, Area 13 Director Toastmaster Asha, for those genuine words. She is one of our Pathways manager who has been very active and always ready to take up any challenge which I throw into the team. So she's an asset to my team, and today she is doing the role of a moderator. Good evening, members. We have in the house our immediate past region advisor joining us. That's a surprise, DTM Ali Shabazz Ali. And we have our ever supporting club growth director. I just saw him, DTM Khalid Abdullah. Okay. So he's in the house. Good evening, and good evening, members. Well, today we are presenting the third workshop, which is based on Pathways mentoring program and Moment of Truth. Coming to why we have been doing this is that we want our members in District 20 to understand the importance of Pathways, because there is no going back. There is no more traditional path. And we are trying to make it as innovative as possible, as interesting as possible. So members, rather I would say most easy as possible, so members can understand Pathways and take up Pathways. Well, what a coincidence that we have our immediate past region advisor here who has achieved his DTM in Pathways just last week. DTM Ali, would you like to share something regarding your experience to the members here?
Thank you, Madam PQD. Just show me a thumbs up if I'm audible. Thank you. It's a sure pleasure to be here, and I'm very happy that our District 20 under the team spearheaded by PQD DTM Alafia is conducting such amazing workshops on Pathways. And as far as I remember, these workshops are more of on continuous basis. So consistency is the key here, whether it's workshop done by the districts or us as members who are doing Pathways. As our PQD said, there is no going back. So that's true, there is no going back. Toastmasters International has put so much of efforts, so much of money to bring Pathways to all of us. So obviously there is no going back, at least probably for the next 5 years. Pathways might be enhanced because of the new normal, but going back to legacy program is out of the question. Also, I would like to greet our club growth director who joins, makes sure he joins every team. So PQD, CGD, and team, you are doing a wonderful job. My personal experience with Pathways was it took me 2 years to finish it. The reason why, one thing was leadership roles, the other thing was me being very slow. But there was some guidance I received, and the guidance was something like this. DTM Ali, you are already living Pathways every day. You do workshops around the world, you take up leadership roles, so you do conferences, keynotes. Then when I went to Pathways, I just saw a big link between them. And I was like, my God, in many of our cases, we can finish Pathway in every 2 years max. All of you who are on the call today, just go back to Pathways and see where you can credit that. Probably you can credit something tonight, right now. Even if you're moderating the call, you might be giving a workshop, or if you're practicing your active listening skills, you can give 2 to 3 minutes feedback at the end of the call if the team permits. So you see how we can accomplish Pathways. It's very realistic to our personal and professional life. So I wish everybody, all of us, all the best in this Pathways journey. I'm not stopping here. I might go for my third DTM because now I understood the secret. We are simply living pathways in our daily life. It's just like where to credit what is the question. Once we get that technique, it's all done. Thank you very much, PQD, for inviting me here. I have another workshop after this, which is a speechcraft. So I'll have to leave after a while. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, DTM Ali. You have always been an inspiration to many in District 20 and continue to do so. Well, Pathways is easy, and we should know how to credit where we should credit which path and how to do it. So today's workshop, before I move on, let me once again acknowledge the presence of our District 20 CGD Club Growth Director, DTM Khalid Abdullah. Thank you, DTM Khalid, your support for every event you show up. That's a great gesture from your side. Thank you so much. So moving on with today's, I will not take much of your time. Let's understand what Moment of Truth with Pathways is and what can Pathways mentoring program help each one of us, because mentoring is an essence where it comes to Toastmasters journey, how we can be good mentors to somebody or be a good protege. So let's understand this. Back to you, Toastmaster Asha Rani.
Thank you so much, DTM Alifia. And thank you so much, immediate past Region 11 Advisor, DTM Ali, for sharing that, for revealing that big secret. We are living Pathways every day, and you should know how to credit it. Oh my God, that's a big secret revealed tonight. Moving forward, I may now introduce a very dedicated Toastmaster, very young Toastmaster actually. He's just 2.5 years old in Toastmasters, but very dedicated. And whenever I attend any workshops, I see that he's a timer by default. And let me welcome the VP Education of ASSP Toastmasters Club, and very active participant in interactive sessions, I may say. Please welcome Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar to explain the timing of each and every session tonight. Please welcome Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Asarani, and good evening to one and all. It is my privilege and pleasure to be here as a timer, and thank you for your wonderful, my welcome and introduction. Today, the workshop, they divided in the two parts. One is the moments of the truth, and another is the moments of truth is the 30 minutes. Right, DTM PQD?
Yes, but we will have Pathways mentoring program first. That will be 25
First,
minutes. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Pathways mentoring workshop is the 20 to 25 minutes. I will show you the who the presenter. Please take the note. At 20 minutes, I will show you the green signal, and 22 and half I will show amber signal. and 25 minutes I will show the red signal. After that, you have the minimum 1 or 2 minutes to cover up the presentation. And same thing, I will moments of the truth, they decided to 30 minutes, that I divided in the 22 minutes. Oh, sorry, 20, 25, and 30 minutes. 20 I will show the green, and 25 I will show the amber signal, and 30 I will show the red signal. So better if you pin the timer, so you will be, screen will be on your front. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Asarani.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar. Now, our first presenter is going to talk about Pathways Mentor Program, which is very, very important in the Pathways journey. He's a president of Karnataka Toastmasters Club, a club coach of Indian Academy Toastmasters, charter member, sponsor, VPPR of Baron Distinguished Toastmasters Club, Area 2 Director, District 20 Pathways Manager, District 11 Recognition Officer, Immediate Past Division C Assistant Director for Club Growth, and a Triple Crown winner. He has completed his Dynamic Leadership 5 and also PMP, that is Pathways Mentoring Program. That's why he's conducting this presentation tonight for us. He's very experienced. He's a member of 4 clubs and believes that continuous learning is very, very necessary for us. And I also believe that not only continuous learning, he believes that whatever you learned, you have to give it to, you have to share it with others. That is the original essence of our life. For that, so who is the presenter of Pathways Mentoring Program, whom I have explained? None other than the epitome of dedication, hard-working Toastmaster, or smart-working Toastmaster, I may say. And I always wonder how he gets time for all these things. And whenever we have a doubt, we approach him, he's always there with answers. A good friend and a very dedicated Toastmaster. Please welcome Toastmaster Roshan Lewis with the presentation, Pathways Mentoring Program. Please welcome Toastmaster Roshan. Toastmaster Roshan.
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you very much, AD and moderator, Toastmaster Asharani. I think I'm audible and visible.
Yes, not visible. Your presentation is visible.
Yeah. Am I audible also?
Yes, very much.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. And it is my pleasure. I always believe, as you said, whatever you learn, share it with others. By with this, you learn more, and also you will stand for the value of Toastmasters. That's what service. That's very important for us all Toastmasters. So today my program, Pathways Mentor Program, the objective of this session will be understanding mentoring, mentoring in Toastmasters, Pathways Mentoring Program, then your opinion matters. These are 4 points. At the end of the session, we'll understand. We'll discuss your opinion matters, some of the surveys from local as well as international. So dear friends, in Toastmasters, always we come across 3-4 nomenclatures. That's mentor, sponsor, coach, and member. Yes, member, the moment we join, we all become members. But in the journey, these nomenclatures add. And today we'll be talking one of those nomenclature, that's mentor. And how Toastmaster envisioning this mentoring program. I have given you 4 names. Can anybody tell me what is the biggest significance of these 4 names? House is open to answer. You can unmute and answer.
They are all great mentors.
That's excellent. I was waiting, somebody will say they're all philosophers and important personalities, but this is the, thank you very much, CG, you're on dot. You know, exactly, they are the most mentors. And any other things? Second point, very important, hidden in this.
Alexander the Great is the greatest among all.
Absolutely right. Thank you very much for participating. Another thing, out of these 4, 3 are mentees also. If you see the cycle, Socrates mentored Plato, Plato mentored Aristotle, Aristotle mentored Alexander. So Plato, Aristotle, Alexander, they are the mentor. And more important, this cycle, every mentee converted into a great mentor. So mentoring is not a new process. It's existing from many years before. And mentoring makes, the purpose of the mentoring is you educate, train, make your mentees into super mentors. That is why you see the 4 blocks are defined as by the size. The mentees have been more successful than their mentors. So you all agree that mentoring is a very old process, and sure it will benefit a lot to creating great mentees. In turn, they become great mentors. So this is a cycle. So there are lots of definitions you get what is mentor. But I always feel mentor is nothing but success mascot. He motivates, it activates mentee, and he also supports mentee, and he gives confidence in mentee, and also he finds out opportunities for mentee to grow. And finally, he also trains a mentee. So mentor is nothing but a success mascot in this mentee mentorship relationship and journey. So let us understand, in our life, when we are born, we get default mentors, either our family members, brothers, sisters, parents. They are all default. We don't have choice. They'll come with us or we come with them. Then as we grow, we come up as a choice, friends, colleagues, and peers. You have a choice, you can select. I would always love to select DTM Shahbaz Ali as my mentor. So you have all that choices. So same way, but when you join Toastmasters, the mentoring activity is designed as a part of process, as part of education program. So these are the 3 areas we come across mentorship. I said family, friends as a choice, and in Toastmasters is beautifully designed. Now let's understand how this design is done. In Toastmaster, the art of mentoring is divided into 2. One is club practical, second is education program, that is Pathways Mentor Program. The moment a member joins, he has been given a mentor. So it's a practical session happens there. We all know we started our club, VP Education Index, that time, same that day, we have been given a mentor. The mentor helps us to orient ourselves in this journey of Toastmasters. So as we induct, we get this mentor in our journey of Toastmasters. Then finally, the connect started with induction, it grows with association as journey, and as a result, a great performance comes out from us. And this journey, as I discussed in the first slide, transforms into a mentee to another mentor. After a few 6 months, you will be a mentor for new mentee. So that's how the practical process in Toastmasters is designed. Now coming to education program, this is where we get a lot of queries every time. Pathways Mentor Program, what is this? How is this? How it is done? Where is it? This is also a question we get it. So today we are going to answer, and I will ensure that you will understand the basic concept and technicalities of this Pathways Mentor Program. There are 2 times we come across mentoring in Pathways. First, when you're doing your level 2 of any pathway, any path in the level 2, one of the required project is in level 2, project 3 is intro to your Toastmasters mentoring. If you see here, all this level 2, you will be having Toastmaster mentoring. That is first time we come across Toastmaster mentoring in Pathways program. So what is this assignment? Purpose of this assignment is define how Toastmaster envisioning mentoring. So you will have to write, go to the project in any level 2, project 3. When you open your project in Basecamp, you will get the resource of the Basecamp of the path. In that you have to write 5 to 7 minute speech about time when you were mentee. Share the impact and importance of having a mentor. This speech is not report on the content of this project. So you will share your learnings and your experience as a mentee. So this is the first step in pathways. So you will be preparing all these resources are given in this. What are the competencies in this project? You will learn demonstration, understanding of definition, purpose, and benefits of mentoring and virtual mentoring. Identify and express the qualities of successful, effective mentors and virtual mentors. Demonstrating knowledge of the definition, purpose, and benefits of being a mentee and protege. Recognize the difference between coaching and mentoring. This all you learn in level 2, project 3. The envisioning of mentoring in Toastmasters. So these are the project checklists. Many of us, we have done pathways. Every path you would have done all this. And once you're finished, level 2, pathway mentor program is not embedded in any of the paths. It is outside the path. That is why I get many queries, where is this program? I'm not finding it. Normally, once member completes pathway level 2, once member completes pathway level 2, an optional education program is opened in your base camp. So it will be in your base camp. Automatically it comes in your base camp, as I will show you later how it is shown in the pathways base camp. So after level 2, you are eligible to do, this is optional. It is not connected to any path. I did my dynamic leadership in 2018. Then 1 year totally, I did not do any path. I just did pathways mentoring. So I just finished pathways mentoring starting 2019 in May 2020. So this is a 1 year dedicatedly I did the pathways mentor program. So in pathways mentor program, there are mainly 3 areas are there. One is prepare to mentor, first project. Second, mentoring. Third is advanced mentoring. So I'll go through each stage with what is the objective, what are the resources are there. So prepare to mentor is the first project in pathway mentor program. Once you unlock it in your base camp, you start doing it, launch the project, start doing this project. So purpose of this is, the project is to spend learning about your goals, your interest to being a mentor. Here, very simple, we have a lot of confusion in this. People ask us how I have to prepare a speech. Actually, this project, you are not going to give any speech. I'll show you what is that. Here, when you open this first project in Pathways Mentor Program, these are the resources: project checklist, print my project, every path you come to the entire about this print, and mentor self-assessment and project completion form. So here, you have to only assess yourself, what is your qualities of mentor. It is genuine, your assessment. Nobody will influence in this, no evaluator, nobody. You will sit and assess your mentorship journey. How am I prepared to take a mentorship? Then once you fulfill this survey, you have to complete this project completion form and give it to VP Education and inform VP Education, I am ready to take mentorship. That's all in this. No speech, no evaluation, nothing. These are the resources available. One is mentor self-assessment. It is a self-assessment. You can question, answer, go through these questions and answer and fill this and keep it ready. By you finishing this questionnaire, you will understand how much you are prepared for taking a role of mentor. Once this is done, please fill this form and give it to your VP Education. With this, the first project is complete. There is no speech, there is no evaluation, no presentation in the first project. 90% of the questions I get on this only, where is the speech, how I have to do all those things. There's nothing, you have to fill. This is only the technical, the clerical work of your first step of your mentoring. Then we go to second project in that is mentoring. This is especially a short-term mentoring for 5 to 6 months, which I have done. 2 of my new Toastmasters in our club, which I have mentored them for first 6 months till I am mentoring them. But I took that project as a 6-month mentoring. The purpose, as a project, apply your mentoring skills to short-term mentoring assignment. So first, you prepared yourself self-assessment of mentoring, and you said, I am ready for mentoring. Now you will apply your mentoring into 6 months short-term mentoring. This is what the project 2 in Pathways Mentor program. So these are the project, when you open it Basecamp, this will be your project details. You have evaluation resource and protege success plan, mentor communication tracking log, protege self-assessment, and mentoring evaluation for the mentor and mentoring evaluation for the protege. I'll show you these resources. So this is first thing, Proteage success plan. You can create a goals for your mentee, sit with them and find out what is long-term goal, medium-term goal, short-term goals. For me, for my mentee short-term goals, I took it as registration in pathways. That was a short-term project for my mentee. Then medium-term, initiating and finishing goal 1. I mean level 1 and level 2. The long-term goal, I kept them their participation in club contests and preparing a speech and projecting all the projects. That's how goals have been set. Coming to mentor communication track here, whatever the discussion, these are all the critical resources and database management. So you have all communication, your meetings, whatever your conduct, you can record and keep it here. Store in this format. And third important, Proteage self-assessment format, which comes here. Yeah. DTM Ram, can you share your short-term experience of mentoring?
Yes, why not?
Yeah, sure. You can just share briefly how was your first short-term mentoring?
My short-term mentoring started like this. I knew nothing. Only I thought that DTM accomplishment, it satisfies me, but it didn't. I thought when I started my journey to the pathways, I looked into the people who are asking, what is ice and what is break? You are not doing any icebreaker here. I said, we are doing icebreaker in terms of speech, what you do, how you entertain the audience. This small thing helped me to understand how effective it is to make a new member understand what is icebreaker speech, starting with level 1. At the level 1, the basic first step, a baby step taking it. From there, the members started asking questions to me. After that, what I should do. Then slowly, I advanced step by step, making them understand, opening a book along a side by, because I was also learning through them by mentoring. That is how I started mentoring. And very soon, people recognize me that I am a good mentor for the newbies. Like in our currently DTM Petra, she's there. I'm mentoring. She accepts me as a mentor unofficially, and she feels privileged. She sends me message. So this makes me satisfied that yes, mentorship role plays a significant role among a protege. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, DTM Ram. DTM Ram is a co-presenter today with me. We both will be presenting this as well as moments of truth. Thank you, DTM Ram, for pitching in. We really appreciate
Welcome.
your experience. So as I was telling resource, here one more resource is popped up, that is Proteage self-assessment. Here you already discussed with your mentee what is your short-term and goals and medium term and long-term. So you will give this to your mentee and tell them to fill it up. So he will fill it. Why this format is very important? To understand the wavelength between mentor and mentee, what I understand, what my mentee understand, the agreement of goals in a written way, so that we know if when protege or mentee fills this format, there is a gap in communication, you can understand, sit with them again and tell these are your goals according to me, and you get an agreement and start your mentoring. And finally, evaluation, mentoring evaluation for the mentor. This is the beauty of this project. So you will give a format to your protege and also tell your protege or mentee to evaluate you as a mentor. So this will be very good self-analysis tool which will help you, and genuinely it will build your mentorship skills. Finally, you will also mentor your mentee. There is a format here. So these are all resources here. Once it is done simultaneously, you will present your session. Here the speech starts. The project ends with a speech in your club, 5 to 7 minutes, and you will explain how this mentoring project has gone for 6 months and present your experience as a short-term mentor for 6 months. This is about project 2. Now let's go to project 3 in this Pathways Mentor program. It's advanced mentoring. So this project designed to support you as accomplish a 6 month term as a mentor, and also it helps you to for longer term develop a mentoring skills. So here is a important resource. This is a project 3 in this mentor program. Here your evaluation resource is there, entire project is there, mentor communication tracking log, which is as same as previous, Proteus success plan, and monthly goal check and mentoring evaluation. This helps you to conduct your mentoring skills for longer term. I did this long-term mentoring outside Toastmasters. One of my colleague who was reporting to me previously, and I was here, he was in India, for guiding him for his masters in management. So I was doing with this mentoring for him, appearing for the exams, participating. Finally, he joined one of the premium institute as now he's doing now PhD there. So just joined, he has joined and he's doing. So this is what I have mentored outside. It was a very interesting session and I really enjoyed. That's why I took 1.5. I was not in a hurry to make one more path. So I really started enjoying this. That is what I say, when you're passionate, the Pathways program, any paths, you will really understand a lot. It's not the number, it is the process. You will really enjoy. I always say, if I would have joined Toastmasters maybe 10 years back, my professional career would have taken a different turn. That's so much knowledge is there in that, in this pathway program, if we do passionately, genuinely understand and take it further. As DTM Ali said, we are doing it every day, but we'll structurize it. That's very important. So these are the resources what we will be doing, getting in this project. So communication log, whatever you discuss, that is a database, and Proteus success plan, even for this same as pathway second project, and monthly goal check. Because this is a longer term project, you select your goals as monthly. Maybe I will tell, I might have told my mentee, because it's a competitive exam, you have to prepare, these are the subject you have to select and go through it. So you take this as a 1 month or 2 month and finish it off. So that's how we, every month we check and we start allowing him to participate in mock tests and see the speed and the efficiency of the exam, how he can take. So all those things are the part of my advanced mentoring for that, my mentee. So finally, the mentoring evaluation, it is also as previously what we discussed, it is also in this part of the project. And this is, with that, you end all your 3 projects in Pathway Mentoring Pro. It's very simple. I hope you understood now. It's very simple. It's not complicated, right? We always think it's complicated. It's simple. First one, only you fill yourself ready and you understand the questionnaire, personal questionnaire, write it, fill it, give it to your VP Education and say, I am ready for mentoring. Second project, short term, take a mentee who will join you in the club, guide him for 6 months, select the short term, medium, and long term goals for those 6 months, and finish your mentoring assignment and come back and present your speech in the club for the project 2. For the project 3, it's advanced mentoring, take it for longer time, same process, select a goal, select a mentee, select a goal, document your goal, process and discussion, monthly goal check. Finally, you end the result, then again come back to club, present your speech on how you got experience and what is your experience in this advanced mentoring. So this is all about Pathways Mentoring Program. So this is a base camp. If you see, the Pathways Mentoring Program is not within any pathways, any path. It is outside the path. That's what I'm telling you. This is an optional program. So once you finish your level 2, this will pop up in your pathway. I'm in base camp. If you see, I have completed my dynamic leadership in 12/28/2019. Simultaneously, I had started my Pathways Mentoring Program. I finished it May 2020. So I took 1 year approximately for this project. I really enjoyed learning and doing that project. So this is how, once you finish your Pathway Mentor Program, the base camp will open. Once you complete this, all this 100% completion will be shown. This is mine. I already completed. That's why this screenshot shows 100% completed. And coming to, once you finish all these things, just write your completion form. There's a self-explanatory form. You complete it, scan it, and kindly send it to Toastmaster International Education Services. and it should be signed by your VP Education also. Once it is done, they will acknowledge your completion of your project, and you will get this certificate, completion of Pathways Mentor Program. This is all about Pathway Mentor, very simple. So coming to mentor traits, DTM Ram, you have any add-ons for mentor traits? What are the traits of mentor?
Very committed, highly, I cannot say it's a highly qualified or experienced person. Experience comes through the number of people he mentors. So we actually, as a mentor, we gain through protege. That's what my belief. The good trait is positive, supportive, role model, and he expresses his personal experience when he fails, how he stood up, and how he led, making a club a great club and making a member a great speaker or a great value oriented professional in personal life and professional life. Thank you.
Thank you, DTM. Whatever you're told, I put it in a 4 simple points. It's all inside these 4 points. Experience and knowledgeable. These are the main traits, because when I have experience, when I have knowledge, I can share it. Second, positive and supportive. That's very important. As mentee and mentor relationship is just like watering a plant where you want to see the result in a very efficient way. So positive and supportive environment is very important. Respectful and caring. So that's very important. We have, as a mentee and mentor, we have to understand the boundaries, and all are not same. So we have to be supportive. Then committed and dependable. We have to be committed and dependable, because once mentee walks in your circle of influence, circle of support, circle of development, I call the circles of this mentor-mentor relationship, he is totally dependent on you. So we don't create myself in him, but we make himself to grow. That's very important in mentee-mentorship relationship. So now another aspect, even Pathways Mentor program talks about virtual mentoring. This is very simple. It's a part of mentoring. You can do it virtually. I maybe in this season, it's very important, as DTM Ram also doing virtual mentorship with DTM Petra. Am I right, DTM Ram?
Yes, yes, yes.
Right now, I am doing around 6 VP educations, virtual mentoring, only on Pathways Basecamp. Thank you, DTM Ram, for that. And I'm also doing around 6 VP education right now. 4 from India, 2 from Africa, where I'm developing them for how to work on Basecamp and also Pathways especially.
Excellent.
Yeah, so that's what opportunity is given us beyond borders now. So provides members from around the world access to expert variety of fields. Virtual mentors and coaches have the opportunity to expand the knowledge and communicate across cultures. We also learn a lot of things and we get a lot of knowledge. So this is a very simple question. I always follow this. I don't know how many of you follow. I call it this is any project, anything you do, you have to have SSQ, soul searching questions. So this is a method I follow last maybe in my corporate life to now, maybe 10 to 11 years, soul searching questions. So as a mentor and mentee, I have also designed on 5 soul searching questions. So as a mentor, always you have to ask, have I spent at least 2 hours in a month minimum with my mentee in first 6 months? That's very important. Time. Time is the key in mentor-mentee relationship. Have I mapped the improvement area of my mentee? Yes, no. If yes, it's okay. If no, you have to. Have I guided and coached mentee for all the educational projects? Have I helped my mentee to take all the roles successfully in all the club meetings? Do I have exact track of my mentee's educational progress? These are the soul searching questions for mentor. And I have designed for as a mentee. Even I was also a mentee. So my soul searching question as a mentee, have I spent at least 2 hours in a month maximum with my mentor in first 6 months? Have I discussed my weak area with my mentee? With my mentor, I'm sorry. And have I taken proper guidance from my mentor for all my educational projects? Have I shown enthusiasm to take all my roles in club meeting and taken guidance from my mentor? Have I met my goals during my tenure as mentee with the help of mentor? These are all soul searching questions. Now, as I said, our opinion matters. This is a survey Toastmaster conducted, international, an online survey was conducted using the Qualitrix platform. 2,000 Toastmaster club leaders have been selected for this survey, and they came out. 77% of club have a mentor program. 75% club mentoring programs are informal and unstructured. That's why Pathways mentor program is there. 65% club assign mentors to new members. Most important, 37% of clubs, any member can become a mentor. 46% of clubs is often the members with most experience for those who have achieved an education level. And 70% of the club leaders want formal mentor training program. So that is the scope of this 70% of these 2,000 Toastmasters. This is the international survey. And finally, I had conducted local Bahrain survey last time on Pathways. Few things before I close, I'll share. This is a local survey, not a global one, around 100 to 120 Toastmasters. So I asked them, do you believe mentoring is the most important Toastmaster development journey? 90% they said yes. As mentor, do you have spent 2 hours in a month for first 3 months with your mentee? 63% said yes, 37% they said no. Do you believe mentoring will help in membership growth and retention? 100% they said yes. This is the key. And do you have clarity on Pathways mentoring program? 60-40. 60 said yeah, no, and 40 said yes. That is where these quality programs are most important. And do you think the mentoring club level losing its focus? They said no, 20%, 80% said yes. So we have to rework on this mentor-mentee relationship now. And as a mentee, did you find mentoring process really helpful in your leadership growth? Yes, 90% said yes, 10% said no. And this I have done as a mentee before closing. How with my mentee, when I selected 6 months, I created a series, mentee to mentor, M2M, mentor to mentee, M2M series. Series 1, I discussed, send this. Series 2, I send this. So the 6 months, I communicated them with different newsletters between mentor and mentee. This is just an idea which can help you also. So finally, mentoring programs are widespread among Toastmasters Club. And the mentor relationship encourages member to continue progress in personal goals and educational achievements. And it helps in member retention also. There is a significant need for a formal mentor program that includes specific guidelines for mentoring, established goals, awards, and for mentors and formal training. That's very important. Great mentors have created great achievers in Toastmasters world. So finally, mentoring is a process. You see these two pictures. One, it starts from early. You need a mentor to climb up. Second thing, I could not repair your brakes, so I made your horn louder. So this is very important for mentor. Let's not make horn louder. Let us repair the brakes so that mentee is safe and have a great journey. Thank you very much. It was wonderful. Thank you, PQD, for giving me an opportunity. And thank you, DTM Ram, for part of this my session also. Thank you very much. Over to you, moderator.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Roshan. That is a lot of information we got tonight. And I have got questions also towards the end. I will ask that. Moving on, our second presentation is Moments of Truth. A Toastmaster who joined Toastmasters in August 2016. That is, he's just 4 years old in Toastmasters. But just listen. He's currently the Elite Debaters Education, Catch Secretary, Sergeant at Terms of Capital Speaker, term 2021. So he's a VP Education, Secretary, and Sergeant at Arms. Variety of officer roles. He's a member of various clubs. Kuwait Advanced, Elite Toastmasters, ASSP Kuwait, Capital Speakers Toastmasters. He's a coach and mentor of Aura Toastmasters Club. He received Outstanding Toastmasters Award in club and division levels. He is the past president of his home club Capital Speakers and past Division E Director. He is awarded the Best Division Director of Area of the Year in DTAC 2020. Achieved the Best Pathways Guide in DTAC 2018. How he does all these? He anticipates challenges and has passion, zeal at learning new skills, leading and excelling in his goals as a team. A person with a wealth of knowledge about Toastmasters. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Ram Kumar. DTM Ram Kumar. DTM Ram
Thank you.
Kumar.
Thank you. 1 second, allow me to share my screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Is it a full layout or?
Yes, Toastmaster Ram Kumar.
You can go to slideshow.
Yeah, I'm going there, yeah.
You can go to foot.
Can you see it? Yeah.
No, it is still in grid view. You can go to, you can click that slideshow down in your footer.
Yeah, I'm trying that. 1 second.
He is making presenter view, so you have to remove the presenter view you use as a presentation normal slideshow.
1 second. Stop sharing. Can you? Okay. One second. Can you see it now? I can see it.
No,
Okay,
DTM
we're
Ram, we
seeing
cannot
him.
see.
Okay. 1 second. Wait a moment. Escape. Share screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just go down that and click that slideshow.
No, I did it. I did it. What is happening here is, for me, it is showing full screen. For you, showing it's a plain actually. That's what happening. For me, it is full screen. I don't know why, but
Okay.
can I request Alifia? Do you have? I think you have one of the guys having. Can you share it?
You have emailed that presentation, that same one?
Yes, same one. Thank you.
Okay, just give me a minute. I'll do that.
You can unshare the screen, DTM Ram.
I did it.
Yeah, so that PQD can share the screen.
Thank you. Really sorry for that.
Clear now, everybody? The screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster, distinguished guests, and the club leaders. A great mentors, coach. What a session we had from the Toastmaster Roshan. about the mentoring, and how we enhance ourselves professionally and personally. Now it's time now to look into the moments of truth. What is actually moments of truth? Before we proceed on this, let us virtually applaud our Club Growth Director, who is putting tremendous efforts, relentless efforts in educating members and developing the clubs. Isn't it, PQD Alifia Lakdawala of our trio? It's a time to congratulate him, Club Growth Director DTM Khalid Abdullah. Here, what we are talking all about, moments of truth, relevant to the pathways. Moments of truth, as it defines by the Toastmaster International, where a person come in contact with any aspect of the Toastmaster, with his experience and forms an impression of a club's quality and services. What is it? Next slide, please.
I have given you the remote control, so you can change it as per your convenience.
Who is that? Moderator? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. What we are talking about, the 6 valuable moments of truth. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. First impression is everlasting impression. Before I go into that, how do you improve your club environment, club meetings? Have you ever bothered to ask such questions? Do ask to improve your club and commit yourself to bring excellent meetings. Are we doing meetings innovatively? Is agenda circulated well in advance? Are our members well acquainted, oriented with the pathways and educational manuals? Do we welcome our guests? And we start the club on time, end it on time to have that momentum flow. Are we inviting guests and having a positive environment, energized environment, and the majority of your meetings will come successful meeting. So improve your club meetings, asking questions to yourself for more valuable insights, and educational videos are available in the toastmasters.org. Log into it and enjoy the navigation of the wonderful videos. Let me take you to the facts. The World Toastmaster International, what he talks about. The first and the foremost thing is introducing the Pathways Toastmasters learning experiences. Initially, we had few clubs. Now, the users are active 145 countries. The pathways are in language other than English. More than now 6 languages officially is being translated. More than that, including the regional languages. You can see here 171 means 171,096 icebreaker speeches have been delivered, which means Pathways is catching on. People are giving more speeches and building their excitement about this program. And what is the wonders all about is 77% of users are enrolled into the Pathways. Do you know that? Which is exciting to many. Let me take you to the world Toastmaster demographics. What it caught my attention is willingness of the members, recommendation to the Toastmasters. Why? Because students, undergraduate students, less than high school students, you see the percentage here, college going students, associate degree holders, bachelor degree, master degree, including the professional degree and PhDs, all are learning today, engaging with the Toastmasters. When it comes to the non-renewing, it may reflect negative, but here I see positive. What is it? Why it is it? Members who met their goals, the goals, personal or professional, Toastmasters is enhancing them, achieving their goals. Now, the gender also, 47.6% and 52.4% is the female. You see the increase in number of female professionals who is growing, learning, engaging with the Pathways curriculum. 89.9% people feel Toastmasters helped them reach personal growth. Isn't it amazing, fellow Toastmasters? Additional to that, let us look into the total clubs in the country, whole entire globe, July 1st, 2020, which I have taken yes today, 1 hour ago. We have greater than 2,000 clubs across the country, world, all countries, 123 countries representation, and 91.8% completion rate, and response rate is 20.0, and margin is plus or minus 1.2%. That means 93.7% Toastmasters are helped to meet their personal goals. The goals, industrial goals, professional goals, business goals, even government sector, own private businesses also, non-profit organizations, all benefiting through Toastmasters. What are the benefits? Their employment, confidence level, leadership level, and managing meetings. Additional to that, the languages, we were not restricted or limited to the English. We are encompassed to English 61% now, Mandarin, Hindi, Spanish, French, Tamil, Japanese. What else we need? Now, let me go back to the first impression is the last impression. We all believe. What does it mean? We have come across these following questions as a program quality director. DTM Alifa Lakadwala informed us, let us enjoy the pathways, moments of truth. Now, we have come up with a simplified question and answers. I thank my colleague, Toastmaster Roshan, for his relentless efforts and having a beautiful questions. And we had a parallel meetings with PQD, myself, and Roshan. And we have categorized the 6 moments of truth in a beautiful question answer session. Now, let us do a cross analysis with ourselves. Did 100% pathways adoption rate members achieve? Did we achieve what the clubs have achieved? If I want to ask this question, I would like to ask this question to our PQD, Alifia Lakdwala. DTM Alifia, what is the rate of pathways adoption rate in our district?
It is 76%.
76%, which means we are maximum. We are not low or below average. That is a good sign. Yesterday, I was giving a speech from attending the meeting, Innovator Clubs meeting. I have seen a Toastmaster of the day, Fariza. She was the theme itself with the leadership development. She started having a question and answer session, how to enroll into the pathways. How many paths are there in the pathways? How many languages are involved? How many paths we need to complete in order to accomplish DTM program? Such an excellent TMOD role she performed. I recommend everybody to have such sessions in each club to get more oriented, more flexible, more amicable and friendly atmosphere we can create to achieve 100% pathways adoption. Today, it might be 78%. Very soon, we are dedicated and committed to achieve 100%, if not this year, but definitely January or end of December, we are going to see 100% pathways adoption rate. Now, XCOM plays a very good role, VP membership, VP education, and president. I've seen they are working really hard. For example, I'm VP education from the Elite Debaters Club. My club is 100% pathways adoption rate is there. New members who are there, they are not aware. So we suggested, and we are getting closer to them with all the pathways managers, but whatever the path they choose, selecting the question and answers to the Pathways International. We are trying to help them out reach their goals, starting from the level 1, giving icebreaker, to the great distinguished Toastmaster program. Now, let me move to the second moments of truth. Membership orientation. What does it mean to you as membership orientation? Roshan, what do you think? How many members is a good member for a club? And why do we need a membership orientation? Anybody from the audience?
I always go for, I'm little greedy. I always go more members. So I don't fix upper limit. But yes, 20 members is a must for various reasons. I feel 20 members are very important for a club.
Well said. Pathways workshops have been conducted around
30. 30 is the new 20.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't know CGD was here.
Sorry, I
I
skipped
think
the
you have to go for the backslide, I think.
Yeah, I'm going it. I'm clicking it. Yeah, one
Back.
second.
Yeah,
It's
back.
one more click.
Yeah, yes, correct.
Done. Thank you. Workshops have been conducted, various workshops, not only in District 20, division, area, members, club ExCom, everybody is doing the same Pathways workshop. I've been attending not just as a speaker, but also as an evaluator. Whenever I take as a role as an evaluator for a speaker or a general evaluator, I see some workshop, some session, some education session is being in progress. That's a good sign of progress for any club. So we suggest and recommend all clubs to do the workshop. And Pathways workshop, if you have any difficulties, our 11 Pathways managers are there. PQD is Alika Lakadwala is there. Contact us, approach to us, me or Roshan. We'll be more than happy to serve any club orienting members with the Pathways. New members have been assigned mentors who can support Pathways education. What do you think? A while ago, Toastmaster Roshan explained about assigning mentors. Did he talk about? I think so. He mentioned one thing, mentoring. According to me, what I felt is, it is all depends on the member. How fast he want to advance with the pathways and what he want to achieve. What are his key goals, personal or professional? According to us and the Toastmaster International guidance, we believe each and every new member to be assigned a mentor right from the beginning, enrollment as a member into the club. For example, as a VP education of LE debaters, we see to it that every member is being assigned with a mentor. If no mentors are available, we take up additional role, not one member, but mentoring 2 members. But don't leave any member without having assigned a mentor, because mentor plays a crucial role to the protege as a mentee. Mentee expects something to take back home, any meeting attend or any role he takes. So to my knowledge, what is important to be a mentor? A many member who seeks guidance and support from a mentor to meet his goals or needs, that's called a mentor. Coming to the third question, VP education. VP membership has briefed the education system individually. NMOP, what does it mean? New member orientation program. How do you do that? We do any club member who is attending today, do we have any orientation program for the new members joining in your club? Can anybody tell in short? Can I ask one of the member to tell me how your VP membership or VP education explains about the education system in your club? Anyone from the member? DTM Petra? Can I ask Asha, Dr. Asha Rani, big Toastmaster?
I think DTM Ram, DTM Petra is going to answer.
Okay, thank you.
What is the question, DTM Ram?
Do your club VP education and VP membership have any education system individually for the new member orientation program? Do you have for your club? How we orient new members?
I cannot answer for um, District 20 because I just joined
No,
your
no, for your
district.
club, for your club.
Yeah, I would like to talk about clubs in Thailand. We
Okay.
have a scheme for new member orientation. Every 5 gaining members, we will do uh, new member orientation, but they don't have to be 5 from the same club. They can be 5 from any clubs, and an orientation will happen at one club out of how many there are. Did you get the picture? Did I explain it right?
Okay, fine. I get you. I get you. Thank you very much. Education
Yeah, so
system is nothing but,
every
yeah.
5, yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Thank you, DTM Petra. Education system is about how you educate on pathways, how a member joins and what he starts with, giving icebreaker speech, how he can become mentor in the level 2, and how he can accomplish distinguished Toastmaster program. And what are his personal goals and objectives if he want to achieve? What are his weaknesses? First is glossophobia, fear of public speaking. Do you want to become a public speaker or a effective communicator or a leader? Each individual have his own perspective. Based on that, a mentor focuses on it. But important thing to notice, successful protege attitude or exhibits adaptable with a desire and willingness to learn. Any member should have a desire to willingness to learn, seek to meet goals and welcome challenges, willingness to consider new ideas and suggestions. That makes a person very productive and very challenging as a mentor and a mentee too. Open to receiving feedback, learning and asking more questions to the mentor, accountable for their own self growth and development, willing to share goals and information. These are the important traits that need to be exhibited by as a protege or a members. When you do that, definitely you're going to achieve what you are aiming for. Now let me come to the fellowship, variety and communication. Whether or not the guest greeted with a smile, we all feel respected, right? Respect and integrity, the values of the Toastmasters, service and excellence, we should never forget. We should always remember them. Core values of the Toastmaster International. Fellowship, variety, and communication. These are the third key item of Moments of Truth. In this, we thought of asking you with yes, no questions. Have we given priority for education system in our meetings and encouraged enjoyable learning pathways? Yes, we do bring a lot of fun. Some clubs have a lot of LOL we have, and some Toastmasters Club, Kuwait Advanced Toastmaster, Desert Pioneers, and DBTM Don Bosco Toastmasters, Bhavan's Toastmasters, Bahrain Toastmasters, Babco Toastmasters, they have fun element. It's a priority for them. Hark Master is the role. So I move on to the second question, mentor-mentee follow-up and feedback system for pathways learning achievement is designed. Do you think a club have planned and have a design sort of a feedback session, how well the club is doing? Are members satisfied with what the clubs are doing? In a way, the mentee and mentor relationship, are there a follow-up statement? For example, mentor doesn't fulfill his objectives until he or she achieves as a mentee or a protege. Whenever she or he attempts or gives a speech, he follow-ups up. He attends that club meeting closely, hearing the mentee while she is on a podium and what areas she needs to improve. He goes solely responsible to guide them, giving them the feedback, critical, amicable, and a positive feedbacks. That way, mentee-mentorship relations will have a bond. Another important aspect here is many of the clubs designed focusing on commonalities, enhancing partnership with his or her protege. Commonalities means I have a fear, you have a fear, I am weak at some things, you are not weak at some things. So your weakness becomes my strength and my weakness becomes your strength to help each other to move forward, to attain the strength within us, to reinforcing successful strategies. That's what is all about Toastmasters. So clubs need to have follow-up, feedback, and a survey in a format, maybe verbally or written, or a simple app can help club members to know what are their goals and what is important for them and what they are aspiring for, why they are not happy with that club. That way, we as a program quality director, along with our team, help building a healthy club, a quality club. How? By coaching, mentoring, and conducting educational sessions. The third question we want to clarify is on the educational part. Has evaluation in each project has been given priority and importance? Yes. Many of them felt yes. The reason? Each speaker, when he goes, he has an evaluation. But the Toastmaster International says that you need not necessarily submit the evaluation for your DTM application, but definitely you keep it and store it in your file, archive it anywhere, and not necessarily that somebody is to submit written evaluation to the Toastmaster International, but he or she has to give written evaluation to the Toastmasters from the club as an evaluator. Moving to the fourth, program planning, meeting organization. We ask some question to ourselves. VP Education assigned the roles to all the members with regular planning. What kind of roles we have for the members? Can anybody answer with regular planning? Do you have any plan for the roles? DTM Roshan, you are from which club actually? Indians, Armies, Indian School, DTM Roshan? Which club you are? How many clubs you are?
I am 4 club members. Karnataka
You also
club.
highlighted 6 VP Education, I remember a while ago.
Yeah.
What are the
And
roles to all the members with regular plan? Do you have any plan?
yes, every club VP Education has a plan, and we do also have in our club. As a VP Education, I used to have also that role planning. And moreover, in pathways, we used to ensure that, especially in level 2, before completing level 2 pathway, that's very important. As a VP Education, you ensure these people who are on end of level 2, before that, give them Toastmaster of the Day, Evaluator, and Table Topic Master. Evaluator is a part of second project in a level 1, so it has to be given. So methodically, we can plan in line with pathways. Over to you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, coming to the second question, DCP education goals have been planned. Whether, yes, distinguished club program plans have been always been of great focus for all the clubs, right from the beginning. Area directors being guided and they follow the clubs by their club visits. Area director always visit the club to know the status of the club. And this is being closely followed by the trio. Why do we need educational goals? Because every member wants to be recognized. How we can get achievement to the DCP goals? We all know 4 levels, 4 people completing level 1, we get 1 point. Level 2, 2 people, another point. Level 3, 2, another point. We have administrative, we have training, we have club projects education goals. When you reach 5, we consider them as distinguished club. When you reach 7, select distinguished club. And when you reach 8 plus and 9 is the highest, you are celebrating a successful club, that is President's Distinguished Club. So 10 goals equally very important. Nevertheless, having been said all these things, still, if anybody having a problem with achieving BCP points, always program quality director and club growth director are always there to support them. If a club needs a coach for any club, they will help you to build the club to achieve your distinguished club points. Moving on to the third point, program planning and meeting organization. How do you plan meeting? Well in advance communicated, agenda has been created, people create a positive environment, guests are invited, and we have fun element and Toastmaster of the day, evaluator, table topic masters with a wonderful theme. All these roles are very crucial and important. I have seen many clubs are taking. Now I see some of the clubs, all these three roles have been taken very fast. I don't see I don't see roles taken for timer. Very few people like DTM, like Toastmaster Dinesh Paul, he's always on front line to take the timer role. Many of them want to go ahead with the Toastmaster of the day, evaluator, speaker, and table topic master. We have no questions on this further. I'm sure that all the XCOM roles, XCOM leaders are playing a crucial role, taking not just the roles, but assigning the roles to the new members. That's the key importance for any club because members are your assets. Membership strength. A while ago, we said our club growth director, DTM Khalid Abdullah, he said 20, no, yes, 20 is a margin, but 30 is a maximum. It's not minimum.
DTM
But
Ram,
yes,
this is timer Dinesh. I am sorry and very apologize to disturb you. I should not interrupt, but we are running very late. So that's why I want to just remind.
thank you. You did not show me the yellow, green. Well, you said that, but I did
Yeah,
not get it.
I think you not pin the video maybe.
Now I could see. Now I could see. Thank you. Okay, I'll wrap up in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, don't you forget that recognition achievement is very, very important. How do you get a triple crown if you have? There is a set criteria. Completing triple crown, 3 educational awards in a single program, recognizing your district members can recognize educational achievements in a great way to boost retention. Why? Many of the clubs, including the districts, list members education awards that are not counted in the district club area and district programs. District recognize this accomplishment to achieve full crown. There are clubs educational awards also. When you achieve distinguished Toastmaster club, you upload to the VP Education. VP Education sends to the Toastmaster International, communicates to the Toastmaster International. Toastmaster International acknowledges for your DTM award. Moving quickly further, I would like to take into what kind of a recognition we are looking to. We had previously PQD Division Director of the Best Division Director of the Year, Ali Senapatawala. This is how we recognize. This was published in the Indians in Kuwait. And last year, recognition has been given DTAC 2020. Best Division Director of the Year. There are other outstanding members, DTM Ola Rashid for Outstanding Toastmaster of the Year, DTM Christy Kulatarun, DTM Fatima Abdullah. And many of the clubs do understand the recognition and achievements is important whenever they do annually or semi-annually. Recognition of the members brings not only the joy to the members, improves the membership. With that, I thank you for your time and sorry for that, I missed it. But remember one thing, guest never forgets the host who had treated him kindly. So treat all members or non-members, anyone whom you are contacting with respect and integrity. Thank you. With that, I hand over back to our moderator.
Thank you so much, DTM Ram. It was really informative. And I hope that our participants has got a lot of questions regarding that too. I have a few.
No.
Now we have the question answer session. For that, we have a lawyer by profession, a Toastmaster by passion. She's, am I audible? Okay.
Yes, yes, you are.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much. She is as old as Pathways. That means they are having, both are having same age as Pathways. She and Pathways is having same age. And in the first year, she was a secretary, club secretary. In the second year, she was a VP education. And now she is the president of the Kuwait Leader Toastmasters Club. She has been taking leadership roles all throughout her journey. Please welcome Toastmaster Mariam Rangat for the question answer session. Toastmaster Mariam Rangat, are you there?
Yes, Toastmaster DTM Ashrani, I'm here.
I'm Toastmaster only, Mariam.
Soon to be, inshallah.
Uploading.
So can I go ahead with one question? The first question I have got is from Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar.
Yes.
His question is regarding the mentorship. Okay. He's asking whether we can have more than one mentor. Second, let me take my question. Mariam, his question is?
Yes, I heard the questions. Is I'm audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay. Yes, you can have more than one mentor. There is no restrictions to having a single mentor in Toastmasters. No such norms. You can have more than one mentor. You can ask to, in fact, anyone if you want comfortable with.
Okay. So even if you are assigned with a mentor, it's okay to find another mentor?
If he's assigned to a mentor and he's not comfortable, he can ask to change the mentor also. And if he's not comfortable, he can go to the mentor with whom he is comfortable with. You know, there is no such as a specific rule in the Toastmaster that he should have a compulsory that particular mentor he has to follow.
Okay.
I just would like to add one thing here in Toastmasters DTM Ram speech, that you can also, when you start the club, what we do in our club, we practice the member interest survey form. That is, we ask the member to give a feedback and the achievements goals, so the VP head of the club can help achieving that goals. It is
Wonderful.
always good practice to have a member interest survey form.
It's not just a good practice, it's the best practice, I must say. Thank you for bringing that to us, Maria. Good job.
My next question is from me. Is there a pin for PMP?
No, there is not. There is no pin for PMP.
Right.
So what is the benefit? If you are doing PMP, what is the benefit?
You are completing your project,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You're completing your project as a mentoring,
Yeah.
you're assisting.
Okay.
Yes, Toastmaster Roshan, go ahead. Would you like to answer?
Yes. I agree with DTM Mariam. Apart from that, there is no material pin, but there's a lot of hidden benefits, non-materialistic. One is your experience as a mentor.
Okay.
Second, in entire program, you are going to benefit two mentees. That's very important.
Most benefit is overcoming your own fears and obstacles by interacting mutually, caring their personal abuse, and in commonalities. Thank you.
Now, regarding the mentor, the PMB, again, I have got one question.
Okay.
I am right now doing the advanced mentoring.
Okay.
I don't have any virtual mentors or anything, mentees. So I am having a mentee from my club. So how can I help her in this program, in the advanced mentoring? What should be the pattern be like?
Okay.
Toastmaster. Okay, go ahead, Toastmaster Roshan.
Okay, Toastmaster Mariam, please go ahead. Afterwards, I'll add in.
Last year, I did the mentoring and advanced mentoring together. I pick one mentee from my club and I assist her. And plus, I did advanced mentoring all together. I join a club and I give my mentorship for 6 months over there. And what I did as a mentor in the club, I started taking roles. I take one role as a timer first. Like I have 12 sessions to go. So I did a timer role. I gave a script to everyone. I asked them to practice. And the next meeting, I took up the another role and asked someone to do a timer role. That is the way we practice all the roles in the 12 sessions. And plus we help giving informations like how to do your icebreaker, how the one, the people who have finished the project, the Toastmasters who have finished the project, like icebreaker, we are guiding them to do next project. And that is how we explain all the roles, and this is the way we did the advanced mentoring. I did the advanced mentoring. So
Yeah.
yes,
Thank you.
Toastmaster Roshan, go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah.
Any points to add?
Yes, Toastmaster Roshan, you were supposed to say something. I just interrupted.
I think his video
Toastmaster
froze.
Roshan?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Mariam, for the addition. For Toastmaster Asha, your specific query, the mentee you want to select from your club, first segregate and make a one skeleton study of your mentee. First understand whether it's a new member.
No, one more point. One more point I'll add, and you can
Okay.
please clear my doubt. That is, I am already having a mentee, and I am
Okay.
mentoring her. And
Okay.
as per this project, we have to document everything. But the
Yes.
thing is, even if I make a call, it's for 5 minutes or so on. So it's not a long thing. So I guide her, but how to document this?
Okay.
Those
Okay.
are my doubts.
So first thing, I think in your question, you have three doubts. One is whether you have to continue with same mentee for the advanced mentoring. Yes, you can, but whatever it is, 6 to 8 months or 10 months goal, you can plan. Second, how can you make this? This is here real little effort you have to take. Now Zoom is available, not like all you meet. I think you can take some time, 10-15 minutes, and call her on Zoom, and there is a log, sending your preparation of your goal. If you see level third project, there are some resources. First, you design short term, long term, and intermediate or long term. So if the mentee is already 6 months you have mentored, majority of things goal might have set. I'm not sure what goals you have set for the first 6 months. If a next 12 months or 10 months you want to set, you see this thing. Maybe one of the most important goal you can make it as, see, one is education, reaching our levels, maybe completing 2 parts. Next is
Yeah,
DTM journey. So you can start small.
Mine was I helped her in
Yes.
making a podcast and also a blog. So those were the things I did for
Okay.
her.
Okay. Yeah, that is a project related mentorship. Small projects you have made it. Now as a
Yes.
development, we see as a mentee wholesome 360
Yes,
degree. As a
yes.
member, whether she has done everything about what he or she has done in last next going to do. So one is education, what level you want to finish. Maybe this next 6 months you want to finish 3 levels of education, plan that. Next 3 6 months club contests are coming. Can you make the mentee to participate in the contest? So on that thing you can train. So you can set a goal. It's very simple, that resources, and you can work out. First set the goal, and on that goal you create your split into goal and work on that.
Okay.
And third question you asked, time factor. Yeah, time, that is commitment and dependability that we have to adjust with that. I know the time, but now I think it's very good that we are on Zoom, at least 15-20 minutes. And as a soul searching question, I already said at least 2 hours we should spend with our mentee in 6 months. That's very important. So that is very important. Okay.
One final point I would like to reiterate here: long-term mentoring is always focused on 1 year or a one full term. Please keep this in mind. Otherwise, it's not advanced mentoring. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you so much. Now, thank you so much, Toastmaster Roshan and DTM Ram, for clearing my doubt. And now we have Subrata Pugta, who has got a question regarding NMOP. Can you unmute yourself and ask your question, please?
Okay, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to ask the question. Thank you, DTM Ram and DTM Roshan Lois. Thank you very much for nice presentation, as well as very nice learning opportunity for all of us. My question to DTM Ram is that, do you think that for a new member orientation program, whenever we are going for pathways, before that, we need to enlighten some from the Shishi manual, the basic thing of speeches should be given to them a talk on that one before going to pathways. So if
I'll
you
tell you.
comment on that.
Yeah, I will briefly explain coming to the how we do successful club series moments of truth here. The basics, the fundamentals of it. Membership orientation, it's always start with formal induction program. How we commit, what is your club mission, vision statement, and moments of truth, including presentation of pin or a manual, club membership, a booklet, and assigning a mentor. Membership orientation is also relevant to the education programs. That the pathways level 1, 2, path 1 and part 2, how you select. Members should be aware of it. Recognition system. Does club have any plan for recognition system? And if it is there, discuss with members. Orientation gives a club, reflects the club image, and a member gets satisfaction, and you can have a retention of the members. Learning needs to be assessed. When you discuss and accommodate members in their own comfort zone with the question and answers, following them closely with the disabilities, whatever they are having, maybe they don't speak properly. They have a language barrier. Maybe she's Arab, she doesn't understand English. All this counts for the membership orientation, including speaking roles. How do you start with the icebreaker? What is actually opening, body and conclusion? How you use the stage? Members involved in club activities, how you involve, how members create and recreate members. All this comes as a program for the membership orientation. I hope I answered your question, DTM Subrata.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Yeah, I have one more. Like all the objective of CC Project 10 should be mentioned to them that, okay, so like project 2 is for organization of speech, and project 3 for like how to say it, or your body speaks, and all these items should be clear to them before they go into that detail of pathways, like how they prepare and everything.
Not
So these
necessary.
things should be
I as a member, if I join as a new member, I don't need to go. You are terrifying me. Actually, I don't want to join the club, first of all. Let me be honest. I came to see some nice food. That food is also missing now. Virtual meetings. I see face to face. Oh, nice. But I don't get anything. So how do you entertain? Having a good quality orientation. What is it? How do you invite? How do you respect? How do you greet? That's the value created. And how you publish closely with the public relations officer is there. PR man, PR, VPPR. What he does, he enhances member with a good image of the new member. And with what is his background? He is an engineer, a doctor, if not a person who is working for the non-voluntary organization. If you enhance these traits for the member, don't you think it's a good recognition for them? And slowly, you need to start with introducing the pathways, introducing with the navigation to the pathways Toastmaster International, and further engage him with the icebreaker speech. Simple. When the members comes terrifying icebreaker speech, I cannot give. I tell? Simple answer. Do you have hobbies? Yes. You cook? No, I read. That's your hobby. Tell it. What books you read? That's it. Okay. Second thing, who introduced to Toastmasters? Suprata. Tell Suprata who introduced me. What was the purpose to join this club? To improve my communication and my RF. This. Tell that. That's it. Evaluator will be there. They will help you, assist you. Icebreaker speech is as simple as that. Opening with a good quote. No need to bother about the body language, physical gestures, eye contact, just presence of mind. Orient yourself like a family member. So this is how we need to tell a new member coming into the Toastmasters. They feel not as a family, they feel privileged to have you as a mentor, have you as ex-com leader. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you for clarifying.
One more question is there. I think we have already answered it, but still I'll read it. Mentor for long term, how I can shuffle as far as my knowledge? Can you have multiple coach? Please advise. So I think he's asking whether we can shuffle the mentors. Once we have,
Yeah, we
once
can
in a while
always,
shuffling is okay.
yeah, we can always, as per the goal, mentors and mentee can change. I think there's a coach is entirely different, mentor is entirely different. I saw two things in his question: mentor and coach. So coach is entirely different in Toastmaster terminologies. But as a mentor, yes, you can always have multiple mentors. There are many Toastmasters. We have club assigned mentor. Outside also we have some mentors for specific goals. For I want to improve my speech writing, I have one mentor to help me to speech writing. I want to have my how to deliver improvement. Or for the contest, I can have one mentor to help me. So depending on your goal, always you can shuffle as well as you can go for multiple mentors. But when inside the club you have to do, kindly discuss with VP Education. Thank you.
So much. So with that, we have come to end of the question and answers. I think that was the last question. And regarding the Triple Crown, I have a doubt, DTM Ram.
Okay.
I think there should be a little more clarity regarding that.
Okay, fine. 3 education awards in a single program year.
Pathways, it has changed.
Yeah, I will just correct.
4.
DTM Ram is right in case of Toastmaster International. They always consider 3. But if you might have seen our PQD Education Award, I think she has sent in one of our moments of truth. We were asking that C1, M1, and member
Yes.
DD1. As for that member M1 and club C1, the Triple Crown for district we have changed this year. 4 educational awards.
That too, four in one path.
One academic year. One academic year, 4 education. But if you go and see international, always your 3 education award, they show is at a Triple Crown. But district we have changed. 4 in one academic year.
4 in one path. 4 levels in one path, single path.
No, not like that single path.
Can
4
I
levels
add?
education.
Yes,
Yeah.
Can I add? Yes. So, well, this Triple Crown is a district award which is subject to change. And this year we have coined it as 4 levels. I mean, 4 projects, 4 levels in any one single path. So if I'm example doing motivational strategy, level 1, 2, 3, 4 in motivational strategy would give me a Triple Crown.
Otherwise, as per the Toastmaster International, you complete level 1, level 2, level 3, you are eligible for the for the Triple Crown. However, it should be communicated through the VP Education to the district, and district will communicate to the Toastmaster International.
This is not a Toastmaster International award. This is a district award. So this is subject to change.
I'm talking with perspective of Toastmaster International. 3 educational awards.
But that was for the traditional path which we had, because every time a CC, CL, ALB, ACB was very difficult, or I'd say it was a wide, long process to achieve. That's why we had it similarly for the district also. So with pathways coming, we have the flexibility at the district level to subject to change. Last year, for example, we had 5 educational awards in one path for achieving a Triple Crown. This year I have reduced it so that more members can achieve and made it 4 for members to achieve. So that's pure subject to change as per the trial.
Any other questions, Dr. Asha Rani, wonderful TMOD? Thank you, DTM Alifia.
Welcome.
So with that, we are coming to the end of our session. Judy,
Okay. Yes, can we have a group photograph before we adjourn the meeting, please? Members, we would appreciate if you can on your cameras.
Wait 1 second, DTM Alifia. I have to change my camera.
Toastmaster Dinesh, you are not visible. You can change your virtual background. Yeah, now it's okay.
Can I click? Everybody?
Yes.
Great. Any more cameras opening? No more? Okay, one more please. Can we have thumbs up? Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, PQD.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me adjourn, don't go.
DTM Kajitan, happy to see you.
Let me adjourn, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Leaders don't create followers. Leaders create leaders. That is what the quote that comes to my mind when I see PQD. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity, DTM Arifia. And thank you everyone for participating. And thank you, Toastmaster Roshan. Thank you, DTM Ram. Thank you, Mariam, Toastmaster Mariam. I had a wonderful time. So thank you so much, everyone. Good
Thank
night.
you.
And
Thank you. Thank you, the presenters,
Thank you so
timer,
much.
MCs, time
Much.
panelists. Just one more thing, please look out for our next workshop, which is going to be next month, something different in terms of pathways. And the pathways team is out there reaching every club. I think I would like to tell that this pathway team is doing a great job. We are reaching out to clubs where we have covered 7 to 8 clubs so far, where we are going and giving a 30-minute slot. One-to-one mentoring is being done to members so that by the end of December, let's get the numbers high for District 20, the adoption rate. Good luck, everybody. Thank you so much. Yes.
PQD Alicia, can you take 2 people's comments who are the guests here, if you can
Yeah,
spot on?
sure. Please, somebody who would like to say. Anybody would like to unmute and speak. How did they find the session? And how would you like to like us to improvise?
Thank you so much, DTM Alifia. This is Toastmaster Muhammad Vikhar from Bahrain IT Professional Toastmasters Club.
Good evening.
The
Yes.
workshop which is happening, it is very good on the district level as a proactive. This workshop like NOAP or mentoring to pathways, all workshops, as you are taking as a proactive in all clubs, you are giving the pathway programs for all the clubs. Similarly, we have to give for induction programs to all clubs. How you have organized. Again, you have to rerun the campaign for district clubs. It will be value added. As I notice, as I am VPPR, when the pathway teams, DTM, when they given the workshop note, so I got some responses from the guest. So similarly, if you can make this happen, it will be much great and appreciable if you can arrange this workshop for all clubs. Thank you, and over to you.
Okay, well noted. That's a good suggestion. We'll keep in mind and we'll have something organized on those lines. Thank you so much for bringing it up. Thank you. Any other? The guest? Okay, with this, I will just stop the recording.